Hi everybody, my name is Kim Nguyen and welcome to my channel. I am the American woman who's going to be doing a special review for you for BTS's song called Fire. Now if this is your first time to my channel, I create videos mainly aimed at Americans who are new to the K-pop genre or to BTS. So in each of my videos, I'm going to explain a little bit about the song and a little bit about the artist so we can share information together. And if you're an ARMY especially, I welcome you guys because I'm a new ARMY and I always love hearing from you guys. You have been the most amazing and supportive fans so far. You've given me the best suggestions and you give some great input about the music videos and you help share the information, so I really appreciate it. And I also appreciate everybody else who's joining or just stopping by just to say hi or just to check things out. So really welcome everybody to my channel. Now BTS Fire. This is a song that's recorded by BTS, Bangtansonyedang. They are the 7-member band from South Korea that was formed and debuted in 2013. Fire was recorded as part of their first compilation album called The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever. The original Korean version was released by Big Hit in May of 2016 in South Korea. There was also a Japanese version that was released later in September of that year on their full album Youth. The music video was released in March, and according to Fuse, they stated, quote, "It felt like an upgraded version of their song Dope, and it shows how the guys, quote, whipping out their most intense choreography to date." And as of May, BTS released the dance version of Fire, the video ahead of their promotion and their music programs. The dance was choreographed by Keone Madrid and Vin Nguyen. BTS topped the Billboard World Digital Songs chart with the single, and the videos for Save Me ranked first on the most viewed K-pop video in America and around the world in the May 2016 list, as revealed by Billboard. Now, Fire charted a #1 for 1 week on the World Digital Songs, and it entered consecutively 26 weeks to the chart. It also peaked at #7 on the Gaon Singles Chart in South Korea. And the music video, of course, it's the second for BTS music video to reach 100 million views. It is also the second BTS music video that was the most viewed. It also ranks 7th as the K-pop music video that was most viewed on YouTube. Now it has been reviewed by many in the industry, and one resource describes the lead single Fire as a standout single with its aggressive combination of zipping synthesizers, trap percussion, and group charts. It noted that this song stands out for the snippets of house production and twitching electronics, while the boys deliver, quote, some of the most impressive rap sessions to date, with J-Hope particularly shining in the track's opening verse. Now the accompanying music videos also sees the guys whipping out their most intense choreography to date, and little did they know On and Black Swan was coming. At the moment, BTS look at the risk to suffer from whiplash from their quick group moves, and at other times they're serving straight up matrix and impressive slow-mo choreo. Upon the release, The Most Beautiful Moment in Life Forever climbed the charts in BTS's native Korea, and most impressively in America as well. And it's at that time, despite its hefty price of $24.99, the LP successfully climbed to the top 20 of the US iTunes Top Albums chart, while new songs such as Run, the ballad mix, Love Is Not Forever, House of Cards, and Save Me all charted within the top 200 songs, with Fire charting remarkably inside the top 40. The source also said this about the song, that it doesn't get more energetic than Fire, an explosive, funky electropop single that thrives on frenzied synths and whirring sirens as the 7 sing and rap about setting the world's expectations aflame with lyrics such as, quote, "Live as you like, it's your life anyway," or "Stop trying, it's okay to lose." And as good as BTS are at evocative dance tracks, its bangers like Fire, with their dynamism, truly thrives. Another critic and reviewer of the song noted that Fire is certainly a song that gets listeners fired up. Fire is an intense electric song that goes all out on the techno sound, and much like their song On, Fire takes on a more mature sound than previous electronic dance tracks, displaying growth in their musical style as the years go on. And they further said that despite the over-the-top and busy nature, the song still reflects BTS's message of being yourself, this time under the imaginary of setting the world on fire as you do so. And they also noted it is another anthem-like song that is empowering and just plain fun to listen to. Fire marked a change in direction and style for BTS when it first came out in 2016. Their music style only grew from there, as did their skills as performers, rappers, and vocalists. The rap line truly sets the song alight in fire, giving an epic performance that makes the Fear of tune one of their best. Another critic also noted this change and growth in BTS and their music style. They noted that as BTS became more mature and melodic in their musical output, tracks like Fire reminded us that they started out as a hip-hop group and they enjoyed listening to them, and that their party tracks have a sense of heightened musical maturity. They further noted that instead of a flimsy, isolated sample, Fire's centerpiece hits like a semi-truck. It's an example of a song in this genre actually paying off on its build-up, particularly in its final moments, where the kick moves thrillingly to double time and the guys explode at a very big bangesque chart. There are no moments where the track lags or the energy dip. They further went on to note that though the track is undoubtedly built around a sledgehammer instrumental hook, there are some incredibly funky electronic elements underpinning the hip-hop verses, giving the song a slinky syncopation. The melodic bridge does a nice job offering a more blissed out counterpart to the hard-hitting chaos around it. And some other fun facts you may have heard of: the American actor, former wrestler John Cena, happens to be a huge fan of BTS. He stands them in a big way. In fact, it was noted that he often posts photos and screenshots of the boys and their music videos on his own Instagram account. And his favorite BTS member happens to be the main dancer, J-Hope. John Cena decided to take his stand up to another whole new level. He included the group's song Fire from their album The Most Beautiful Moment in Life, Young Forever, in his new movie called Playing with Fire. Playing with Fire happens to be a family comedy about an elite bunch of firefighters who end up as babysitters for 3 siblings. Of course, the former wrestling star shared this little movie trivia in a tweet with a screenshot of the song's Fire, pun intended, music video. And he said this in his tweet, quote, "I've said before, I admire the message at Big BTS, big hit sends through music at BTS Army. You'll hear some familiar fire in Playing with Fire, in hashtag Playing with Fire, in the Playing with Fire movie that's coming out." And of course, he thanked the director for allowing him to use a favorite song in this video, noting that RM, my bias, is wearing, I think he meant to say shorts in the video, not jorts in the video. I think that might have been a typo. If you haven't seen the original music video, I highly recommend that you go ahead and watch that first, then come back here and watch my reaction. I'm going to do a lot of pauses as I give my input as we go, okay? So with that said, let's get started. They have the word youth on the fence there. Look how young they look. Oh my god. Here comes a figure. That is Suga. He's one of the rappers. I like his shirt. It's a very nice shirt, Suga. Yes, boo number 2. You hear the snare drums? Whoa!
불타오르네.
That drop came out of nowhere. I was expecting, you know, most songs you're waiting for the build up and then they drop it. Here, Sugar, let's start from the very beginning. There's a lot going on here. First of all, notice the word on the fence, you guys. I don't know if that's tissue or toilet paper that's spelling out the word youth. They're giving a message to the youth here, okay? You hear the music? I haven't reviewed this, but I have heard the song for Dope, okay? That is part of the Dope song, and I'm still trying to figure out what the tie is. Those of you Army, I know you know this, so I know you've got all these theories and everything, so let me know what that means. It's tied in here. BTS, of course, they are a social group. They talk a lot about social issues. Youth is one of them. Of course, when they first started as a hip-hop group, a lot of their songs focus on youth and youth issues, okay? So this is one of their early days, okay? They debuted in 2013. This came out in 2016, so not that long ago, okay? And then first of all, Suga doing that athletic move, that fence is high. That fence is high. How's he jumping over it like it was nothing, okay? That's some athleticism taking place there, okay? Watch this. He jumps over it like it was nothing. That's me. And then the dark figures. Now, the dark, and there's Suga. He sees the dark figure. What is he gonna do? Look at that. He jumps over it like it's nothing. He pulls out his little player, puts the earbuds on. And you're not expecting the drop at all when this happens. The dark figure. As soon as he pressed play, the figure goes aflame. Now this dark figure appears in another music video called Mic Drop, okay? And in that version, I did do research on that. The hooded figures, the unknown, you don't see their face, you just see them in like all black, are the haters. They are the haters, okay? And I want to say whoever the haters are in this is the opposition, maybe telling the youth how to live their life. And that could be many figures. It could be authority figures. It could be their parents. So, you know, you guys, you know all these theories. Let me know what who that figure is. As soon as he pressed play on that player, that figure goes aflame. And Suga, love that. It's kind of sexy when he says it too. I didn't realize that was his voice. He goes, "We're totally fire." Watch this. I love this. So sexy.
불타오르네.
The choreo is so sick. Oh my god. Jump, jump, jump. Like this is the no, he did it. That was V. V was earning the scratch table, you guys. Some of you may be too young when they're doing the scratching on a lot of the hip hop song back in the day. They did the scratch table. And I was chin laying down, and V, the actor, V has an acting background, so he does this. Expression. You have to see this. Let's watch this again. Oh my god, that's too much. Okay, hello. How did they do that? That bicycle, nobody's riding. It's kind of creepy, right? On fire. They're setting things on fire. They're setting a human being on fire. And by the way, you guys, that is a real person. That was a stuntman doing that. I actually saw the behind the scenes. Let's go ahead and move on.
Everybody say la 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 la. Say la 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 la.
There's symbolism in here. I forgot to mention, every BTS video, it's not what it seems. On the surface, of course, superficially, it sounds like a great catchy tune, amazing choreo, amazing singing and dancing, but there's always a message, whether it's hidden or obvious, okay? This time there's some symbolism in here that kind of crossed some of their other videos that I've heard about. And let's see, we saw the dark figure, okay, that comes in. You'll see this trend in other videos. Like I said, mic drop, it was very prominent, okay, and then this video. And then the bicycle, I'm not sure. This is the first time I'm seeing the bicycle on fire. I don't know if it represents youth or something else. You guys let me know, Army. And then if you notice when Jimin was looking up at the sky here. Right there. That is a burning plane. I know they have an airplane. I've not watched all of their music videos yet, but I know the plane was in Dynamite. When, I don't know if you remember when they did the group dance under the disco sign, there was an airplane that flew over, okay? They also have a song called Airplane, so I haven't reviewed that, but there's a theme here and there's, you know, a meaning here. So you guys let me know what this burning airplane mean, or what the airplane mean is in general. I think we'll see this airplane again, this symbol, okay? So okay.
불타오르네.
My car. This reminds me, the card drop reminds me a lot of their Boy with Love, okay, with the couch drops, you know, when a boy with love, they run into another screen and drop. There goes the yellow couch that you see prominent in that video. They like to drop things in their video, literally.
불타오르네.
Okay. You didn't. They're doing a It's on the back of his head. Like you're gonna see something on the back of your head, V. He's playing a Nintendo. I don't think he's too young to even know what a Nintendo is. That was my year. You know? This is really nice. Really cute, V. Yes. Oh my god, look how young my man looks. He looks like he's in high school. He's probably in his early 20s at this time, but with the blue hair, I like him with the blue hair and Dynamite, actually. So look how young they all are. They debuted in 2013. Most of them, I would say, late. Jungkook was probably in his mid-teens, and I would say most of them are in their early 20s at that time. They're so young. Look at they're so young. Look how young he is. Oh my goodness. He still sounds amazing from the day they all started. They all sound amazing. We're like, from the day they started until 3 years or so later into their careers. And you can see the transformation of how they grow with their artistry and their music and their style. It's really interesting.
Turn it up.
You see the word youth in the background is now burning up. They're burning up the word youth. Let me go back. There you go. That's Jimin. Jimin singing la 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 la. And while you have the word youth burning up. What does that mean? Are they, you know, kind of like is it sort of like their anthem, their rebellious type of anthem, like, you know, or is it sort of like a rite of passage from being youth into the adulthood? So you guys have a lot of theories, so you let me know what's going on with this message here.
Say la 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 la. Say la 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 la. Burn it up. 불타오르네.
Okay, you guys. This look like a stove. They're turning up the stove, and it's supposed to be like a turntable for the records when they're scratching for it, like a DJ table. And look at B doing his acting like I don't know what he's talking into his sunglasses. I'm not sure who you calling on those sunglasses, B. This is hilarious. So this is Jin. This is Jin, the oldest. So behind the scenes, when the car exploded, he said that he wasn't, this thing kind of thing doesn't really scare him. But then it actually showed him like reacting and jerking to it when it exploded. He was trying to be all cool and macho about it. It didn't work. He's one of the most scaredy cats from what I've seen in the videos and what I've heard from other members. He's one of the most scaredy cat members of this group. It's really cute. So love Jin. That scene, you guys, from the behind the scene when Jimin did ow! He actually burnt his finger. He actually burned his finger. That was not an effect. That went too quick. You probably didn't see it, but watch the behind the scene. He actually lit up his finger, you guys. And I was like, I don't know, that's a liability here in America, but just let you know, okay? Jimin sacrificed his finger for this video. We love you, Jimin. Okay, this choreo is off the chart. Somebody in dance, let me know. But when they're doing this part, you know, they're keeping their upper body like very still, and they're just moving sort of like side to side. Well, it's sort of like a swaying back and forth pattern, almost like an isolation. They're not dipping up and down or that jerky movement. It's just like an isolation back and forth. And the meanwhile, they're doing this amazing footwork that's moving rapidly, quicker, almost double time. You know, this stomping, almost like stomping out the fire, versus their top half that's been isolated. I don't know what that's called, but that looks amazing. Choreographer did an amazing job on this. I love every single formation they go in and out. It's tight formation. This is like their beginning of, you've seen them, you know, as you've seen them progress to On and Black Swan, their style, of course, choreographers change. But this style, they expand and contract, and as they rotate into different positions and different formations, it's it's almost contracting, expanding in and out of formation. It's a tighter knit type of formation. And you see light and shadow. They use a lot of light and shadow in their videos. Props, you don't notice this, but a little bit later on, you'll see more significance of the shadow. You see the members being highlighted in shadows, okay? And we'll take a look a little bit more about their shadows. They use a lot of light and shadows, colors, and day and night. Notice we started in the daytime, right? In the daytime of what looks like maybe a schoolyard, and now we shifted on to the nighttime. All of a sudden it's night scene, okay? So day and night, light and dark, good and bad, okay? Those kind of themes. Here's the hype. Looks like a rave. Wow, wow, wow. You notice the shadows only shadowing the main members, not the rest of the group. Isn't that interesting how they do that lighting? Okay, and look at this amazing then we have the fireworks. Great camera work.
용서해줄게.
I forgive you. Is he saying that to the haters? He's saying that I forgive you to the haters? Okay. Now I did get a chance to look at some of the behind the scenes, which has some really fun and amazing footage, so I want to share some of that with you. So let's start with the first scene. with beginning here, where you have Suga. He's gonna come over and look at the figure here. Now in this scene, I love his shirt, by the way. He's so cute. Look at him. This point right here. Love that drum. As soon as he starts playing, okay. Now Suga knew that he had to go up and shake hands with this mysterious character. And in the behind the scenes, he said that he had to do that as part of his role, but then he was scared. He was scared to do that. And if I was Sugar, I would be too. I would totally unshake that hand really fast as soon as that stuntman lit up, literally, in front of me. He's standing pretty close to that stuntman, so I don't know how they did this scene, but I was surprised this wasn't CGI. This is an actual person standing front that close to him when he got burned. So I'm really surprised they did that. Next scene we have, let's go to J-Hope here. Now, according to J-Hope, apparently the weather, not sure what season this is or what weather, but he said that and you see the behind the scenes, the staff is wearing like puffer jackets. So that indicates to me it's colder weather, when maybe it's winter and they're being dressed at summertime. He said we had to dress in like shorts and a half-sleeve shirt, and it was cold. He goes, I'm ready to jump to the fire, just to stay warm. So I don't blame him. I would too, it was that cold, and who knows what day of the hour that they're shooting. Let's move on to the next behind the scenes. Would be this scene right here. Let's go to V. Now, V, God, look how young he looks. Now with V, he apparently had, this is footage that you don't see in that made it to the cut here. He actually broke his phone, his cell phone behind the scene, and the team was teasing him and congratulating him that he actually broke the phone. And poor V's like, oh man, I broke my phone. And of course, BTS has collaboration with Samsung Galaxy, which I'm sure that phone was. And I have no doubt he can get another one replaced very easily. And V, you're a millionaire. You can afford as many phones as you want, okay? You're a millionaire. And the next scene, moving on to the next scene, we have RM. Let me see if I can find where that car dropped. Okay. In this scene right here, where the car actually dropped from the sky, it was suspended. There was an actual car, guys. This was not a CGI production. Most of their stuff are not CGIs. It's real. They have a budget. They put their money, or else they have a huge budget for this. That was hanging from the sky, and they were told, the members were told to act like they're surprised, right, when the car dropped. And according to RM, when they dropped, that was not acting. That was the real deal for them. And in the scene, and behind the scenes, you can see them when that car dropped. They kind of really was taken back by it. They were really scared. And if you think about it, that car being that close, it's probably really loud and very startling for somebody who's not used to having a car crash. And according to Jung Jungkook's Sweet Angel here, he said that this is the first time he's seen cars crashing and burning up. This is something he usually sees in other videos, but this time it's actually one of his videos that he gets to experience. So that's kind of like a first for a lot of them, this kind of big budget production type of feel. And then we have, now for Jin, when the car exploded in the background, Jin's like, oh, that didn't scare me. And he actually was very startled when that car blew up. It scared him. He was blowing it up like he was really macho or something. The members kind of mentioned that you were a scaredy cat, so it's okay. I would be too if that car blew up in front of me. So, alright, next up we have Jimin. This kind of scene, all of those people they had, according to Jimin, he noted that they had about 270 actors that filled in this scene for them. And I'm thinking, Why do you need to hire 270 actors? You can go out and find 270 army who's willing to do it for free for you guys, and you'll get the real audience support, not a pretend audience, you know, cheering you on. You'll get the real audience. You'll get the real deal with us. I'm sure any of us would be gladly filling in the spot as an extra for this scene. That would be amazing. Are you kidding me? All right, moving on to the next scene. Oh, while we're on that scene, now when Jimin was talking about, I forgot when Jimin was talking about the extra, Jungkook, who was still in his teeny years during that time, came up and hugged him from being, you know, put his arm around Jimin, and Jimin was like, "Oh, what scene is this?" And Jungkook looked at him and goes, "It's the hug scene." It's like, oh, so sweet. Jungkooky, so sweet. And of course, when they're filming this, you'll see how the traditional filming with the handheld camera. You see the videographers moving in and out with that. You also see the traditional crane-like video cameras moving up and down and back and forth. They're on like this train track type of thing that they slide the cameras across the sweeping view of the audience per se. They haven't had the drones yet. That would be later videos it's just on that you'll see those type of videography happening. And let's go back to Jin. He did make one more comment. A couple of comments. He says, according to Jin, at the time of this video, this was the most high-level dance in their repertoire at the time. He also made a comment that he hopes that everyone enjoys this music video. And yes, Jin, not only do we enjoy it, we love it. It's fire. So, I hope you enjoyed my music video reaction for BTS's Fire. Definitely the most lit, one of the hottest choreo, one of the best videos, one of the hottest dance choreographed video that I've seen. Amazing song. I can actually see this played at like sporting events as an anthem. It's very much an anthem song, right? Very much like On, right? You see this at some sporting events, you know, championships going on. I totally see that, you know, graduation, you know, anything, you know, celebratory type of activities and events and fun happenings. I totally see this song being used. And even though for them it is an older song from 2016, for us this is totally new, it's fresh, and it's definitely still relevant, and we love it. I love it. So definitely going on my playlist. I'm so glad I had a chance to review some of their older songs, which is still amazing and fresh as far as I'm concerned. So if you enjoy my music video reaction for Fire, please give this a like, and go ahead. Love to hear some comments from you as well. And if you get a chance, please check out all of my other music video reactions. Love to get some feedback from you guys and hear from you as well, even if you just say hi. So with that said, I hope everybody takes care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.